Which, by the way, is a very interesting way to look at this, a document of love, because of the way it's been implemented by some individuals and by some families, others in their family don't feel like it's a document of love because they feel beat up by it. They feel like they've been abused by it in the way
told
some
you
people,
don't belong, or you're not part of this, or you're, yes.
Yes. So if you look at it from this perspective on a scale from a far opposing side to another far opposing side, you and I today, we live in an environment, I don't know if it's because of social media or the internet or because of the connectivity of ideas and how quickly things can be shared out there. But the trend today in our society, in our culture, is you get a difficult topic brought up. And surrounding family issues, there are a lot of difficult topics that come up. And our society's tendency, propensity, maybe desire, I don't know, is to quickly flee to one extreme or the other, to take a really far position, and then proceed to lob contentious fights and accusations and barbs at the other extreme. I love, Jenet, what you're saying, that when you come together in love, it's going to be not on either of the two extremes, which are going to be fighting and contending. It's going to be more from this position of let's come to the middle and have some of those really hard conversations where we may not understand where somebody's coming from or why they're doing what they're doing or why they believe what they believe. But what a great opportunity to fulfill that baptismal covenant obligation to mourn with those that mourn and comfort those that stand in need of comfort, instead of contending with those that stand in need of our comfort, but rather to come and ask lots of questions and seek to understand deeply and plead with God throughout the process to really love them.
Yes, yes, there's so much power. I think some of the most powerful teaching moments I've had is when a student says, I felt pain by the proclamation because of this line, and I feel different than that. And to have other students rally and say, even as that student says, I have a testimony of Jesus Christ, I'm struggling to understand this part. And other students rally around them and say, I can see why that would be difficult. And I affirm your testimony in Jesus Christ. And as you turn to Him, like all of us, right, who fall outside of the ideal, as you turn to Him, He will teach you the divine pattern, and He will enable you to grow personally in how you can better find that path of happiness that He's trying to teach us about here.